Irwin Jackson, 1341 Jackson Bluff. At our last City Commission meeting, Mr. Mayor, Mr. Marks called me a fanatic, which was somewhat disappointing since, especially after members of NAACP called for more civility in our public discourse. A fanatic was defined as someone who can't change his mind and won't change the subject. Unlike a fanatic, my statements are founded on facts that are well documented. Therefore, I will continue to speak the truth until every citizen in Tallahassee understands the depth of corruption in the John Marks administration. The Marks administration has forgotten the quote from Sir Walter Scott in 1808, which says, "Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive." I have part of the triangle up here, and basically the important part of that is that WCTV reported on the city attorney hiring Donna Brown to spy on me. A viewer posted a response which said, quote, "Wait till Mr. Jackson remembers why Donna Brown has a grudge against him and figures out her connection to Marks." And it was signed Biscuit. I don't know who Biscuit is, but this is a public request that Biscuit call me because I know we have a lot to chat about. What I do know is that Mr. Marks and Mr. English have created a very tangled web. Mr. English has tried to cover up or explain away the truth about biomass, deferred comp, Honeywell, and AT&T. Truth died a long time ago when it comes to Mr. English's defense of Mr. Marks. Mr. English hired Scott Darnell, who was a career criminal and facing felony charges, to gather information on me. His business partner, Donna Brown, was a TPD police officer, and according to department records I received, was a roommate of a Heather Longman. Several years ago, Longman entered my business, made unfounded accusations, until I was forced to call the Tallahassee Police Department to have her removed. A second officer did arrive and escorted her out of my business, and later she was suspended. A few months after that, I found out that she was found guilty of perjury and was asked to resign or be fired, and she resigned. Several police officers have also reported that Mrs. Brown stated publicly that Jackson would regret the day he caused a problem for Heather. I'm going to continue to unravel this. This is what this diagram shows. I've sent copies to the commissioners. One other thing I'll point out is that 2 weeks ago, members of this commission asked that my expenses be paid due to city violating my private rights, property rights. I got a letter today that the city has decided that they would rather take me to go to court over this, and that's going to cost us another approximately $10,000, but it will give us an opportunity to further delve into these issues. Thank you very much.
We do have a copy of this, right? Okay, we'll get it. Thank you. Next speaker.
And I do have a copy to put in the file.